don't have a mic. Fuck. Hold on.
This dude.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back to this week's cast.
Fuck. God damn it! I fucked it up.
Yeah, you did fuck it up. You were too preoccupied.
Fuck. Anyways, that's gonna go great for the audio.
That's gonna sound great. Yeah.
That's gonna sound great.
You're so right. Welcome back.
You did not prepare. You didn't prepare me for shit. You just kind of clapped when we started. No.
I thought you were getting ready for it.
I'm getting ready. I was.
Sorry, do we need to restart?
No. We're fine. Let's go. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. God.
That's the attitude I love. Anyways, we're back.
We're back. It's a Tuesday. Lovely Tuesday.
We're back, yeah. We have. So, do you have your bits prepared? The 4chan and the.
I don't have any 4chan ones. But I do have some funny gamer ones.
Okay.
Some funny anti-woke gamer ones. All right, we start off with that. We start off with this little thing.
I think we can start off with that little thing. So,
Liam, do you want to explain what this is?
This is a Japanese pack of Pokemon cards.
Yes, specifically the Heatwave Arena, the newest set.
Cameron got really excited when I showed him.
It's a new set with some cool cards. I'm not a Japanese collector. I don't collect the Japanese cards, so these are all going to be yours. Do you want to open it up?
Sure, I can open it up.
Okay, I was going to say this will be all for you, buddy.
All right.
I don't collect the Japanese
cards. Yeah. So shout out to Amy. She went to Japan and brought me back a pack of cards.
Shout out, Amy.
Gotta give credit where credit's due. She won't watch this, but that's okay. Maybe I'll be like, I mentioned you in the episode, so you need to watch the episode, but I won't tell her which one.
Yeah, just get an extra view on each of the videos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta run tight up. She'll have to watch the entire thing. Like, I mentioned you at some point. You know, Liam, you don't look like this anymore. No.
Just keep it
Camera
going.
makes me look different, okay? Yeah, but
the camera adds 20 pounds each time, okay? So
Liam, Cameron's not even in the episode. No. Keep going. He shows up.
The first 2 episodes. No, it's somewhere there. Just keep on watching.
He's in there. Just give it a chance, okay?
Make sure to watch chronologically, though.
Okay, it's only 43 hours of your life. You can make it through.
You guys are talking about your first years of uni. This is really boring. No, just keep watching. Keep watching.
Okay, we get there.
We get there.
Cameron's talking about Obama roleplay. No, you're almost there. You're almost there.
You get there.
Just sit through it, okay? You got to understand the process, the lead up.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, let's open these packs.
Okay, let's open this pack. Packs.
Let's open this pack.
All right. So, for those who don't know, Japanese packs work a little differently. With the English set, it's 10 cards with 3, but yeah, and there's different backings to them. So Japanese have different.
Did not realize that.
You can tell Japanese cards a mile away.
Okay. Magikarp.
So it's not a God pack. Japanese also do these things called God packs, where the 5 cards are just fucking super rares.
This feels pretty rare to me. Okay, that's a Magikarp, and I don't have one, so.
You don't have any of these cards, Liam. They were all Heatwave Arena.
Dragonfly.
I can't. And I also don't know how they do the rarity. I think it's just the N one's the rare one. I think. Okay, I'm not a Japanese collector.
Donkey.
So. Ooh, Mudbray.
Give me a chance. Ready?
Yeah.
Reverse Hollow Gyarados, right?
I think that's just a regular hollow, actually.
Oh, okay, a hollow Gyarados.
You get it, Gyarados, though. It'd be so funny if you're like, is this one good? It's just a fucking SIR.
Yeah. And I'm gonna call this one Forest Imp with a face.
Forest Imp with a face, sure.
Yeah.
Ogre. Actually, I can't remember that one. I'm gonna be honest. That's one of the newer.
Anyways,
ones,
yeah.
So there wasn't Jack All in there, but that was fun to open.
Okay. I enjoyed it either way.
Yeah.
So, shout out Amy. Thank you for the cards. Thank you for the cards. And if you have more packs, I'll take them.
We all will.
Remember, deal's still there. I'll pay double what you paid.
Damn.
$3.
I know, Japanese packs.
It's still better than you pay.
I know, Japanese cards are significantly cheaper than English cards.
Yeah.
I think it's because Japanese cards are... I don't know if they're more produced or just not as scalped as English packs, but...
hey, I'll take either way.
Yeah, I think it was like a $2,000 card in English is a couple hundred in Japanese. It's crazy. They're significantly cheaper.
Damn.
We'll never understand it, but... Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
We're going straight into the bits, Liam, or you got any stories to tell?
Actually, yeah. So it's actually... This happened, literally 3 hours after we filmed last week.
Oh, do tell.
So we filmed a podcast. went for lunch, and then I went to work.
Yeah.
Brain-numbing shift.
Your what?
Brain-numbing shift.
Brain-numbing shift.
It was a struggle to get through. Honestly, it's fine. Coworkers were fine. It was...
Liam, this is a safe space. You don't have to...
No, my coworkers were actually fine.
Okay.
It was the manager that was terrible.
Oh, do tell.
Let me tell you, not my direct manager.
Okay.
I won't get into details of any names, but he came up to me and one of the lifeguards. We were in the office just chatting. Like 8 o'clock, like night's almost done. And he goes, "You guys want to hear a funny story? A funny question I just got asked?" Don't really want to, but like, you can't really say no without being mean.
You gotta say yeah.
Like he's a manager and he's like, yeah, he's older, and we're like, sure. And he goes, "This lady came up to me at the front desk, and she said, 'Have you seen my daughter? She's this tall, dark skin, looks like me. I haven't seen her. I dropped off at 5 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock now, so it's been 3 hours."
Okay.
I'm like, what? And he goes, "Yeah." I said, "No, I haven't seen any kids." And I'm like, "You said what?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Did she find him? Like, did she find her kid?" And he's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Sorry, she knows she came to here." And he's like, "I don't know." I was like, "How old is she?" He's like, "Well, she has to be at least 10 to use here." I'm like, "No, she doesn't necessarily. She does not have to be 10. And he's like sitting there. I'm like, why didn't you call a missing person? Like, he's like, "Because it wasn't a missing person." I'm like, "Yes, it was. It absolutely was a missing person." Yeah. And I was like, "Is she still here?" And he's like, "No, this was 5 minutes ago. She left." I was like, "Where did she go?" And he's like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Do you know the girl's name?" He's like, "No." I was like, "What did you get? Like, did you ask any questions?" He's like, "No." I said, "Well, I wouldn't." He's like, "I said I didn't see any kids, so she left." I was like, "Why didn't you call a missing person?" And he's like, and he looked at us and he went, "Well, if I was a parent, I wouldn't have lost my kid." And we went, "Huh?" And he went, "And if I did lose my kid, I wouldn't be worried." And I was like, "Huh? Sorry, what?" And like didn't get it. And like when we didn't, like he was like chuckling when we didn't laugh. Like he was just like, he's like, "Oh, obviously it wasn't the right audience." Like he like got ready to walk out. I was like, "Sorry, why didn't you call him missing? Are you sure she's not here?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Would you recognize her?" And he's like, "No, I didn't really pay attention." I was like, "So you're telling me there's a missing child that could possibly be here that we know no description of, no information on, and the mother's gone?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh my God." So he left. Left the office, and I turned to my coworker, and I was like, "Oh my God." And she was like, "What do we do?" And I was like, I actually don't know. So I got up and called my manager literally like the minute he walked out of the office. And I was like, "Hey," and she's like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm like, I don't know what to do right now." And she's like, "What happened?" I was like, "The manager came in and said like," and I told her the whole thing. I was like, what do I do?" And she's like, "Okay, send me an email. Like, there's nothing you can do at the moment." I'm like, I know that, but like I know that in here that I can't do anything. But I'm like, in here, like, what do you mean I can't do anything? And she's like, "Yeah, like send me an email." I'm like, "Okay." And so usually like when my shift ends, I'll like get changed, but like chat with people, like say my goodbyes, finish the conversations I was having, and then I'll leave. Shift ended at 8:30. I was changed at 8:30, getting ready to walk out. And while we'd been sitting in there, since that happened, the manager had been called to the wait floor because there was a minor injury. We're like, "Okay, like that's fine, he can handle it." And so I'm like getting ready to leave, and all the instructors are coming, and they're like getting changed, getting towels from the first aid room. They come and they go, "Hey, who's the guy in there?" I'm like, "Oh, like it's the injury from the wait floor. Like, don't worry about it." And then like when the other instructor comes and they go, "Hey, who's the guy in there?" I'm like, "Oh, he's the victim. Did you not ask the manager? Like, there's no one in there with him." I'm like, "What? Huh?" And like, "Yeah, he's just in there." I was like, "What do you mean he's just in there?" I'm like, "Yeah, the guy's just in the first aid room." I was like, "No, but the manager's in there with him, right?" And they're like, "No." I was like, "You're joking, right?" They're like, "No." I'm like, "I'm gonna kill myself." So I walk in there.
Justified response.
I walk in there with one of the other instructors who was already changed, and we go there and I'm like, hey, like literally go in, and the lights are motion activated, and they go off every like minute, 2 minutes. So the lights are off, and I walk in, I'm like, hey man, how's it going? He's like, not great. Like my back seized up. I have a muscle spasm on my back right now. It's really bad. Like, okay, who brought you down here? He's like, staff member. I was like, yeah, like old guy wearing a bag. He's like, yeah. I'm like, where did he go? And he looks like the guy's like laying on the bed, barely able to move his head. He's like, I don't know. I was like, when did he leave? He's like, I don't know, like a couple of minutes ago. Like, it's been a little bit. And I'm like, did he tell you anything? He's like, no, he brought me down here, laid me here, gave me ice, and walked out. I was like, okay. So I look at the other couple, like, hey, can you stay with him, please? Well, I go find the manager wherever he's gone, open the door, step out to the front desk. He's standing there chatting. I'm like, hey, what's going on there? He's like, oh, muscle spasm. I'm like, okay, I meant why aren't you in there? And he's like, well, we need more supplies to the for the first aid room. I'm like, cool. Why aren't you in there? He's like, well, because I need to come out to make sure it was ordered. I always say we need more, and then they never order more. I'm like, why didn't you ask someone to come in then? Like, why did you leave them on their own? And he's like, well, it was only going to be a minute. I'm like, you don't leave somebody alone. Like, you're a first aid instructor. How do you not know this? You don't leave a victim alone.
No. You know what? I'm doing some first aid courses. He's doing the right thing. He's making sure that the things are ordered that very minute.
We have enough stuff.
No,
I don't.
No, he's
he wouldn't even say what we needed more of.
Especially for muscle spasm. More ice packs, man. More ice packs.
Yeah, we have like 3 unopened sandwich boxes. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, hey, like you need to go back in there. He's like, well, I need to do this. I'm like, why didn't you call anybody? You have a radio. He's like, I didn't want to. I was like, get back in the room. Like at that point, I was like, I'm done. My shift's done. I want to go home. You've already pissed me off tonight. You're pissing me off now. I was like, get back in the room. Like started lecturing him. He's like, okay. We go back in there, and I go like, we're like in there. I'm like, hey, like, you're gonna stay with him? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, well, I'm done, so I'm leaving. Walk out, talk to the other person. She was like, yeah, he didn't ask him any questions. Like, didn't ask him, like, what happened, any of that. Like, he just left him in there. I was like, cool. Okay. Go to one of the guards on deck. I'm like, hey, if anything else happens, please send me a text. And then I left.
Nice.
And usually I cut through the first aid room until like, that's the fastest way out. Went the long-ass way because I'm like, I'm not walking back through that room. I'm not walking by him again.
Fair enough.
And then I left, got home, and I was like, wow, that was terrible. And Abby was here because she'd been hanging out. And she's like, you okay? I was like, no, there actually might be a missing child. Like, that was not called, and I got no information about that. So we wrote the email out, and went in for work the next day. And my manager saw it, and she was like, it's been forwarded to the appropriate parties. 3 minutes later, the general manager of the facility was in her office. And I walked by, and they called me in. He's like, hey, like, Liam, thank you for your email. I have a question. I'm like, yeah. He's like, did this actually happen? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, oh my god, I thought it was an April Fool's joke.
Oh, fuck.
Because, of course, last Tuesday was April 1st. He's like, oh my god, I thought this was a April Fool's joke. And I'm like, and my manager's like, it's April 2nd. He's like, I was hoping it was a late joke. I would have thought this was funny. I would have given you a pass because this was actually a good one. And he's like, literally, he's like, oh my god, this is so. I was like, I wish.
I did not do it. You know what? Fuck it. No.
And I was like, I wish it was a joke. He's like, I'm so sorry that like you had to go through this and like. And then they had to give the whole, like, please feel like you can still trust management and all this. Because in the email, I was like, I don't feel comfortable with, like, him as the manager. I don't feel comfortable going to him for anything. And this isn't the first time that I've had issues with him. But this was, like, a massive issue. I was like, he disregards procedure. And, like, I'm not a stickler for the rules.
But it's a missing child.
It's a fucking missing child. Like, if you're going to at least do a search.
Yeah.
Whatever. Keep them fucking there. Ask any questions. Get anything that you could give. Because it's not like if we called the police, we could give them anything. Yeah, there was a dark-skinned kid that was dropped off at 5 o'clock, possibly came into the facility, but we don't know what they look like, don't know their name, don't know hair color, don't know age, don't know anything about them, don't know why they were here, don't know anything about it. just know that they were dropped off at 5 o'clock and possibly came here.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
God damn.
I was like, holy shit. And I have to go back to that tonight and see if he's still being the manager.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love the fact that they're so willing to let it go, just in the hopes that was an April Fool's joke, so they didn't have to deal with it.
Yeah, he was hoping.
The desire to like not deal with it outweighed the anger.
Mm-hmm. He was like, please.
I would have let it go.
Yeah, he was like, is this a joke? I'm like, nope. And literally, the face drop, it was I was praying. I was praying that this was a joke. What do you mean this happened? So, yeah.
So do you get any update? Like, is it an actual missing child? Or?
Been given no updates. I'm assuming, though, because I'm assuming that mom found her. Like, I have to assume that for my own mental health.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, that's the worst possibility.
Oh, god damn.
So.
God damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucked up workplace.
You have no idea. But anyways, yeah, that's my story.
Wow.
But yeah, so if you want to get into the bits.
Okay.
I
got no fun work stories. I got nothing. The house has been fucking chill lately.
Hey.
It's been on the good fucking behavior, so.
Things have been chill lately. That happened, and I was like, yeah, this could be fucked. So for the audio listeners, Cameron looks perplexed at his phone screen.
Sorry. I'm just, I'm working Stampede again this year. I was just getting some emails about it, so.
You guys want to do an impromptu meet and greet? Come to the Stampede.
Come to the Stampede. All right, so I got a little bit here. Last week we were talking about the woke content detector for video games, which is a gaming community on Steam which detects woke gaming content and tells you not to. And I'm going to play a little game, because what they do is they give you the game and then they give you the reason for it being either bad, undecided, like kind of like in between, or good. So I'm going to read you off something. And I think Kaiju actually did this one in his, because it's so fucking funny.
Okay, I'm in.
So I'm going to give you the review, and you're going to tell me what game it is.
Okay.
Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. There's a pride flag item available in the trophy store with a pro-pride message. PSI is referred to using they-them pronouns. Guess what game this is? And they're going against this one, saying boo.
Bad game?
Yeah, bad game.
Okay. Okay, first, drop your guesses in the comments. You guys play along with me. Okay, I don't know if I'm able to guess the actual game, but is it a dating sim?
It is not a dating sim. This is not the dating sim one. I'll get to the dating sim one.
Okay. Can you tell me what kind of game it is?
I don't. It's got multiple in the series. It's a tower defense.
Fuck. Is it Balloons Tower Defense?
It's Balloons Tower Defense 6.
Balloons Tower
It's Balloons Tower Defense 6. They've said no because it contains pro-LGBTQ messaging.
Where?
I do not know. But they also apparently use they-them pronouns. Them monkeys are non-binary, man.
I have to say, I played a lot of Balloons Tower Defense. Don't think I was ever really aware of that. Okay, so we're actually, I would say that I got that one.
Yeah, I gave you tower defense. It's in the name. It was hard to tell you what kind of game it was without giving it.
Shut up! Give me it.
Okay.
You think I'm gonna get better at this game? I don't think so.
Contains overtly pro DEI messaging, out of place diversity in an 18th century America setting. One of the opening screens is a diversity disclaimer that says this game was made by a multicultural team of various religious faiths and beliefs.
Okay. Sorry. Can you give me the century one? The
18th century America. Fuck. Out of place diversity in an 18th century America setting.
18th century.
Going to give you the year the game came out?
Sure.
It's a remaster from 2019.
The original came out in 2019?
No, it was a remaster that came out in 2019.
Okay.
I don't know why they don't have the original game in here, but they specifically
have the remasters where they fucked up.
The remaster apparently is where they fucked up, but I don't The thing is, I don't know if they changed anything in the remaster, so that's why I'm confused.
So 18th century America.
Yeah.
So that's the 1700s.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 3.
Assassin's Creed 3 remaster. Correct. Correct.
I was actually thinking that. I was like,
I figured, I want to give you at least one easy one.
okay, I appreciate that was an easy one. Actually, no,
give it 17th century America.
I that was kind of my guess right away, but I was like, I don't know. I might feel like a dumbass if I say it. And you're like, no, actually, it's Call of Duty World War II.
That would be really funny. Okay. Well, I'm trying to find ones that like you would be actually able to kind of guess.
No.
But
you can throw me for a loop.
Okay, hold on. Let's read this one. Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. Flashbacks retcon the player character's previously established background, so he now has an abusive, racist father.
Okay, so is this a sequel?
Yes.
Okay.
Main character is saved by his strong, pregnant girlfriend who manages to fight off a wave of Nazis. The NPC, Grace Walker, is the...
Oh, I actually know. This is Wolfenstein 2. I knew it before.
God damn it.
I knew it without the Grace Walker because Yeah, I know it from the pregnant girlfriend because Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus.
See, I saw this one. I thought it'd be funny, but I didn't realize how fucking detailed that one was going to be. For those wondering, I'm looking at a Google spreadsheet, so I read the name, and I go, this one might be good, and I scroll over, and then I read what it says.
Okay. Is it like one long sentence, or is it like bullet points?
It's here. I'll show you what it looks like, though. That's what I'm reading.
Okay, you could read. We could for the next one.
Yeah.
You could read each sentence,
and then try to see if you can.
And then see
it.
And yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what we'll do.
Yeah, just
because I realized as I got to it, I was like, "Fuck, this is really detailed."
Yeah, because if it names an actual character in the game, I might be able to get it easier.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was going to.
And I don't need help.
Sometimes like it just like contains overly DEI messaging. Fuck, where's the one I wanted to show you?
Right now with 3 for 3. Let me know how you guys are doing in the comments.
Okay, hold on. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging, pride flag nameplates. I gave you the whole thing just because.
Pride flag
nameplates, yeah. Contains overly.
Is this a simulator game?
It is not a simulator game.
Can you give me anything else? Can you give me the year it came out?
I can give you the year it came out. 2018.
Fuck me. That didn't help at all. Nameplates.
Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, pride flag nameplates. I'll tell you, it was popular. It was a popular one.
2019.
I'll give you one last hint. It was popular during COVID.
Was it Modern Warfare 2019?
It was not Modern Warfare
Okay.
2019. If you're wondering, it was not recommended. If you couldn't tell by,
I figured that none of these are gonna be recommended. Frick. Do you know what kind of game it was?
It was one of a kind.
Fuck you.
I couldn't even give you. It's not like a first person shooter. I couldn't even like.
Oh fuck.
Role playing, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's very much like a one of a kind. You couldn't really.
Oh, fuck. 2019.
Yeah, 2019, 2020. Well, it came out in 2018, but it got popular in 2019, 2020.
I can't remember what, like, Overwatch?
No, it was not
No,
Overwatch.
it wasn't.
Do you want to give up?
Yeah, I'm gonna give up.
It was Among Us. Among Us is not recommended.
Huh?
Among Us is not recommended to LGBTQ. All right, moving on. These are so
Damn. They're really, like, picking.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's very much a, they didn't like the game, so like, well, now I gotta make sure that I can qualify for it.
Oh yeah. You should see some of these games I've never heard of in my life. They're just like, nope, cannot.
I'm sorry, the vagueness of 2 LGBT, like, just the vagueness of that. It's like, okay, can you give an example?
No, they won't. They don't want to. Whoa! We got into a good spot here.
Okay.
Wow. Doom Eternal. No woke content.
Really?
Yeah, no woke content.
Interesting. Actually, not expecting that.
Oh, okay. Hold on. So this one is a informational.
Okay.
Which means it's kind of like the in between.
Okay.
Contains subtle pro LGBTQ plus messaging. The Sexy Time and Bedroom Z events have a 1 in 7 chance of featuring 2 same-sex zombies.
What the fuck? Is this a dating sim?
It is not a dating sim.
Is it? Sorry, it's zombies?
It does contain zombies. That's the only hint I can give you.
Sorry, can you read that again?
The Sexy Time and Bedroom Z events have a 1 in 7 chance of featuring 2 same-sex zombies.
The fuck?
Do you want me to give you the year that it came out?
Yeah.
2013. It's been getting updates ever since. So it's still an ongoing kind of live service.
Project
You fucker. You got it right.
Did I
on the
actually
head.
get it?
Project Zomboid.
Holy shit. I actually did not think I was going to get that.
I don't know if I'm being too lenient with my hints.
I don't.
Are you just really good at this game?
I feel like it's really good at this game.
Listeners,
I don't know.
tell me if I'm being too lenient. There's a lot that I can go through. We'll do it round 2 if we must.
Oh, we can bring this back. I don't know. It's not that you gave me any good hints. I was just like trying to think of like zombie games that are still getting updates.
Yeah.
And like I don't know. It was like that or like. That was actually the first one I could think of the name of.
Apparently, there's a 1 in 7 chance that an event in the game will have 2 same-sex zombies.
I didn't even know that.
It's informational, though. So it's not.
Okay, I didn't even know that was in the game.
Me neither.
Yeah, no, I actually there was one I thought it was more likely than Project Zomboid.
Oh yeah.
I just couldn't think what it was called, so I was like, I'll go with Project Zomboid.
It was Project Zomboid.
Damn.
See, some of these are very boring. They're just like, I'll let you guess this one. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. The player character uses they/them pronouns.
I don't fucking know.
I don't think you'll guess this one. Rainbow Billy, The Curse of the Leviathan.
Never heard of it.
Me neither. So, oh my god. Okay, this is informational.
Okay.
Contains subtle pro-LGBTQ messaging. Retroactively remove the choice of male or female characters and replace them with unlabeled presets.
Yeah, give me that one more time. Sorry.
Retroactively removed.
So it's a sequel.
No, not a sequel. Retroactively. So they changed this as it came along.
Okay.
Retroactively remove the choice of male or female characters and replace them with unlabeled presets.
Can you give me the year?
I could, but it's not going to help you.
Okay.
Because it gives a year, but I know it's not right. It was a game from our childhood. Think of a game you wanted to play when you're at school. One of those like almost web browser games.
Oh, like one of those games?
Not really a web browser, I should say.
Oh.
But like like Webkins, like
Yeah.
along the lines of that. Like, oh my god, have you hopped on?
Like
I don't know.
Like
Webkins
Club Penguin?
No.
No.
You're on the right track.
I am on the right track.
You're on the right
like
track.
one of those kind of things?
Yeah.
Frick. Wizard 101.
Nope. Do you give up?
No. No, I'm gonna feel stupid. I feel stupid right now.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
Frick.
Do you want me to just?
Yeah, just give it to me.
Pop Tropica
Fuck.
is informational.
I forgot about Pop Tropica.
They cannot recommend it, but they can't go against it.
I completely forgot about Pop Tropica.
Hold on. Hold on. I gotta do. How do I need to search something up in this, but. Oh wait, hold on. Can I? Oh, I can go. I do this. Realizing this. I can click recommended informational or not recommended.
Okay.
I really want to find. Well, now I'm mad because I can't find the one that I was looking for specifically. I don't know how to do searches on the phone. Okay. There's one very specific one that I think was hilarious because it was a dating sim. That's my one hint for you.
Interesting.
Are you gonna read through them now? Or?
There you go.
Oh my god! Thank you.
You're welcome. Kind of know a thing or two about.
Perfect. Okay. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. Option to pick they them pronouns or enter your own.
Sure, is that everything?
That's everything.
Okay. I'm gonna say Love Island, the video game.
Love Island, the video game. Ooh, not correct. Not
Damn.
correct.
It's an RPG. Like it's a role-playing game?
Yeah, it's a dating sim.
Okay. Oh, fuck me.
I mean, I guess you're role playing as yourself in a world of like, you're dating.
Thank you for describing what a dating sim is.
Yeah, you're welcome. What? I guess
you're role-playing as yourself in a world where there's dating.
RPGs are technically different, so it's not.
Okay.
I lied to you. It's not an RPG.
Okay.
RPG
So but it's a dating sim.
It's a dating sim. Yeah. You're not technically role playing. Sorry.
You don't have to give me because I don't know what any of them are called.
Well, you'll never guess this one. Too many Santas. A dating sim where you date different Santas.
No, you date too many.
No, there's too many to date. You date all of them.
Yes, you're dating too many.
I guess you could say. I say
All right.
not enough.
Oh, okay. Now it's your turn.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna find one that
Those
you're.
are all not recommended. So you can
Oh.
scroll up and go to
I
information.
want not recommended.
The recommended ones are lame because they just say no woke content detected.
Okay. Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Okay, it contains overtly pro LGBTQ messaging, multiple non-binary characters that use they them pronouns.
Mm-hmm.
The player character is a trans lesbian who learns more about herself while saving the world.
Is this Dustborn?
This is not.
Fuck. A trans woman.
It's the main player character is a trans lesbian.
Trans lesbian. Sorry.
Yeah.
Trans lesbian that learns more about
You're
themselves.
not gonna get it.
Fuck. Hold on.
Because I've never heard of this fucking game. But
Oh fuck. Is it that fucking robot one?
no, do you want the year?
Yes.
2021.
2021. Is it that Doom Fury game that everyone's talking about?
No.
What is it called?
Get in the car, loser.
Get the car loser.
It's called
They don't recommend this game.
Do not recommend this game. Okay.
Oh, it sounds good. It sounds good.
I have another one.
Okay.
Okay. Contains overtly pro LGBTQ messaging. Retroactively changed one of the NPCs to be trans.
Fuck, I know this isn't Hogwarts Legacy. Retroactively, so they've updated the game.
Yes.
Can you give me the year?
2020 is when it originally came out. This is a 2024 edition.
2024 edition.
Yeah.
Can you give me the studio? Or is that too much information?
You might get it.
Fuck.
Make a guess. If you don't get it, I'll give you the studio.
Retroactively made one of the characters.
Sorry. Yeah, that's right.
It wasn't one of the Borderlands, was it?
No, it is not. This was. Sorry, is it the first or second column after the year? Is this? Which one's the studio?
I think it's the one after the year.
Okay. Rare Ltd. I think it's the one after that. I think the studio is Xbox Game Studio.
Is it Banjo and Kazooie?
It is not. It is Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves.
It is retroactively changed the NPC Marley to be trans. All right.
Fuck.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one because I'm actually excited about this.
Okay. I was gonna say Banjo and Kazooie didn't come out that year. Fuck.
Okay. Ready?
Mm.
Okay. Contains overtly pro LGBTQ messaging. Features multiple LGBTQ NPCs, including one NPC who is non-binary and uses they/them pronouns.
Snack.
Believe it or not, that's actually a hint.
Tell me one more time.
No, what you just said actually would have been a hint.
Is it a snack?
Yeah, actually, you'll understand when you know what it
Tell me
is.
one more time.
Okay. Contains overtly pro LGBTQ messaging. Features multiple LGBTQ NPCs, including one NPC who is non-binary and uses they/them pronouns.
Is it a cooking game?
It is not a cooking game.
but I need a snack. It was a hint.
Part of that phrase is a hint, yes.
Is the snack part a hint?
That is a hint.
Can you tell me the year?
2022. I can give you the platform that it's on because it's only on one platform.
Oh, do tell.
PlayStation.
A snack? A lot of non-binary. A lot of non-binary, you said?
Sorry?
So I said a lot of non-binary. Or
one NPC is non-binary.
One NPC is non-binary.
Multiple LGBTQ.
Multiple LGBTQ. Okay.
Yep.
2022. Fuck. Those games came out in 2022. Super gay.
Do you want me to give it to you?
No. It's not Dustborn.
No, it is not.
I keep on thinking of Dustborn because this is such a go-to. I know it's on that list.
Oh, I have the next game.
Is it Borderlands?
It is not
3?
Borderlands.
No.
It was a launch title for the PS5.
Launch title. It's a Spider-Man?
It was Bugsnax.
Bugsnax?
Yeah.
The game of like the fucking little guys?
Where you eat the bugs that are made of food. Apparently every character is LGBTQ.
Word.
And
I didn't know that.
Floofty Fizzlebean is non-binary. But I didn't realize that any of the characters had genders.
I didn't know either because I didn't know. Yeah, wow. Good for them.
Okay, ready for this one?
Yeah.
Okay, game came out in 2021. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. This game focuses on introducing and exploring various non-cis gender concepts, including various gender identities and non-binary pronouns.
Can you tell me the genre of the game?
I don't fucking know.
Will I know this game?
No.
You fucking hit me with it. I know.
What's your gender?
I should have known. What's your gender?
I'll find one more game.
Okay, one more.
Okay, one more. Yeah, I have not heard of a lot of these games.
They've gone to the fucking deepest, darkest depths of the Steam library to tell me not to play this game.
Oh my god. Okay, I have two.
Okay.
Because this one, it's so big. Like, it's stretched out the spreadsheet so much.
Oh my god.
Okay, ready? Came out 2020.
Okay, 2020.
Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ and subtly pro-communism messaging. The male-female option in the character customization menu is referred to as body type.
Is it Elysium?
No, it is not.
Fuck.
In place of biological sex. One of the factions is based on communist principles and is portrayed as the most favorable faction. They are the only faction that does not have an extremist element, and their endings result in more positive outcomes compared to the other factions. Their leadership includes a gay couple. Came out in 2020 by Snapshot Games.
I almost wanted to say Fallout 4 there for a second, but that didn't come out in 2020. I was thinking the Minutemen. I was thinking the Minutemen were like the most favorable faction, and I guess you could say they're communist, but... Fuck, 2020... Snapshot Game... What games did Snapshot Games come out with? Oh, fuck. It's gonna piss me off because I'm gonna know it when you tell me.
Do you want me to tell you?
No, give me one sec. One sec. Can you tell me the genre of game? You told me you couldn't tell me the genre.
Don't know the genre of games.
Fuck, hit me with it.
It is called Phoenix Point.
Phoenix. I would never fucking guessed it.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck. Phoenix Point.
Yeah, but it literally, look at how big the box is.
God. Wait, hold on. Scroll over. Oh fuck!
I scroll. I was like, I need to do that because there's so much.
Phoenix Point. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Ready for your last one?
Last one, yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna give you the year because they might give it away, and you're not gonna get the studio. Okay. Contains overtly anti-Republican and subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging.
Mm-hmm.
Homosexual romance options, and whether the player is male or female, NPCs can be romanced and married.
Is Is it Stardew Valley?
It is not. Would you like the year?
Yes.
1998.
1998?
Yeah.
1998? Liam, what the fuck are you giving me?
You should get this one.
Sims?
Nope.
Fuck. Are you being pedantic? Is it like Sims 2?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to give any names because I think it's going to give it away.
Names?
One of the characters is a parody of Vice President Dan Quayle.
Who the fuck is President Dan Quayle? We are Canadians.
Vice President Dan Quayle.
Sorry, Vice President.
I don't know.
Is it Sonic the Hedgehog 4?
No, it's not.
Fuck. Liam, I know my blood sugars are low too.
Okay, the character Vice President Daniel Bird is a parody of Vice President Dan Quayle.
Daniel Bird. It's a dating sim?
It is not a dating sim.
What the fuck is...
The NPCs David and Miria can be romanced and married. Would you like the studio?
Yeah.
Bethesda Softworks.
Bethesda? Bethesda?
It is a role-playing game.
Daniel No, it's not Morrowind, is it?
It is not Morrowind.
Fuck. Is it Oblivion?
It is not Oblivion.
Fuck.
Okay, remember, Vice President Daniel Bird.
Fuck.
He is Vice President in this game.
I was thinking, like, is there a Vice President in the Oblivion series? But I guess they wouldn't have. They would have Thanes. Vice President. Bethesda. It's not. It's like. Quay?
No.
Fuck.
Do you want it?
No, hold on. Because Bethesda, I know Bethesda. President. It wouldn't be a Fallout. Is it a Fallout?
It is a Fallout.
Is it Fallout 1? 2?
It's Fallout 2.
Is it Fallout 2?
It's Fallout 2. Enclave Vice President Daniel Bird is a parody of Vice President Daniel Quayle.
And that's what they're getting them on.
Yeah. It's because it's got overtly anti-Republican and subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging.
Oh,
Mostly they're getting on the anti-Republican stuff.
wow.
But yeah, Fallout 2,
Daniel Bird?
post-nuclear
That was
role-playing game.
President of Fallout 2.
Vice President.
Vice President.
Yeah, of the Enclave.
I did not. I gotta be honest. Fallout 3 is where I start.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you knew anything about Fallout 2.
I'm.
I felt like Enclave might because I feel like, isn't that like a reoccurring...
Yeah, but they change them every fucking time.
Okay, I wasn't sure, but I wasn't sure if I said Enclave. Like, you might...
If you said Enclave, I would have got it immediately.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, if you said Enclave, but they change it every time. So, like, the president... Because I know President Eden from Fallout 3. Hold on,
Okay.
I got one... I want to search up one thing.
Okay, you know what? We're going to be bringing this back because there's a lot on there.
So many.
It's pretty funny.
Hold on, can you get me to the search function again? Oh, you just go to the 3 buttons? Oh,
Yeah, and then it's fine on page.
Find on page. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, wait. Oh, this one. Contains. This is my last one for you.
Okay.
Contains overtly anti-free speech messaging. Retroactively introduced a blanket prohibition on Nazism in April 2023.
Huh?
Retroactively introduced a blanket prohibition on Nazism in April of 2023. This is not recommended, by the way.
I figured it wasn't recommended. What was the other one?
Contains overtly anti-free speech messaging.
Anti-free speech messaging. What year did it come out?
2006.
I don't.
Do you want the studio? This might help.
Yeah.
Valve.
Came out in 2006.
Mm-hmm.
Free speech.
Take a shot in the dark. It's a Valve game. They only made so many, man.
Portal?
Nope.
Not either of the Portals?
Neither of the porters. I'm not being pedantic here.
Neither of the Half-Life? Like, none of the Half-Life?
No, not Half-Life. But similar to Half. I mean, all Valve games are similar to each other.
I know. What do you mean similar to Half-Life?
People like associate it with Half-Life in a way.
Oh, shit.
Like,
Associate to Half-Life.
Do you want me to give it to you?
Sure.
It's Gary's mod.
Oh.
A lot of people. I don't know. I think a lot of people associate it.
No, I see it now.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, that was.
Yeah. I do know they retroactively introduced a blanket prohibition of
yeah,
Nazism.
it's kind of crazy.
And that's why it's not recommended, people. Because it's anti-woke. That's right, fellas. Anti-Nazism is woke. It's too woke.
Okay, well, moving on. We're here for some Reddit stories.
Okay, before you do that.
Yeah. Just have to say, for the audio listeners, you're missing a great shirt worn by Cameron.
I'm not going to lie, fellas. I don't know where these keys go to.
Interesting.
Huh. I was looking for candy in my pocket is what I was doing here.
Oh, do you need candy?
I might.
I have candy.
Do you have candy? Can I steal some candy?
Yes, you may.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'll keep... Oh, you got it in your backpack? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, yeah, that'll work. Oh my goodness.
You're really rustling on top of the fucking mic.
What?
You were rustling the bag right on top of the mic.
Oh, that's gonna be fun for these audio listeners.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
Oh, these are good.
Okay. So, I've found a number of them, and we can obviously we'll bring them back in another episode because there's a lot. But this is from the subreddit Best of Redditor Updates.
Okay.
So there's updates. Okay. My male 24 long-term girlfriend, female 22, cheated on me.
Someone started off by telling the title, and I guess if they're the asshole or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Got pregnant, but everyone around me keeps pressuring me to stay with her. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just so this was originally posted on relationship advice. Okay, so he's looking for advice. Okay. So we grew up together in a small town, known each other for our whole life, and eventually fell in love when she was 17 and moved to the city together 2 years.
What do you mean?
Fell in love when she was 17. He was 19. And then moved to the city together. It's fine. I work as a carpenter and she's still at uni. 2 weeks ago, she suddenly dropped the news that she's 3 weeks pregnant. I know for sure it cannot be mine because I always use protection and never have sex under alcohol/drug influence. I don't drink or smoke. So I pressured her and she confessed that she slept with an exchange student during a school vacation trip. She said he's been hitting on her for weeks, but the sex was unplanned. That's why he didn't have condom prepared and she didn't have pills ready. And it's only one-time thing and she has no feelings for the guy anymore. I was totally in shock, but after a day, I decided that I can't stay in this relationship anymore. First, I'm not ready to raise a child that is not my own. Second, I don't know if I'm able to forgive her for betraying me, at least not at the moment. So I break it off, ask my boss if I can stay at the worker rooms for temporary worker at the warehouse, and let my girlfriend stay at our place till she finds a house. I pay full rent because only I work. So eventually, our families and our mutual friends got the news, and now they are all pressuring me to get back with my girlfriend, except for my sister, who supports me. They say it's wrong to abandon her at a time like this, especially my dad, who I had to fight with every 2 days because of this. He said he knows she's a good girl, just a young people mistake, that I should stay with her and give the child for adoption. That my friends keep messaging me, convincing me to take her back. One of them even accuses me because I am the reason she moved to the city, so it's my responsibility. Now, I am heartbroken, lonely, and shattered. Feels like the whole world doesn't give a single fuck about how I feel. I just want to move to a new city and start everything from zero, but don't have the courage. Maybe some advice from you guys would ease the stress.
Wow.
Yeah. I know it's not am I the asshole, but the only one that's not an asshole is his sister and him.
I think this is supposed to be funny, Liam. This is just like depressing. This is just sad.
This one says it's best end for the situation, probably. So I guess it resolves in the best way for the situation.
Was there like a second part?
Yeah, there's an update.
Oh, there's an update.
This is from Best of Reddit updates.
Okay.
So this is just the original. Then I have, honestly, if you're breaking up with her, you're gonna stop talking to her family as is. And they can pressure you, like, they can only pressure so much.
They're not the one raising your kid.
Well, that's the thing. He hasn't said anything about what she wants to do with the kid.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, his dad's like, stay with her, put the kid up for adoption. Who's to say, though, that she doesn't have the kid and goes, well, I want to keep it.
Exactly.
Like, he's made it clear he doesn't want to have a kid right now. He's 24, she's 22. She doesn't work. I don't really think they're in the right place to be having a kid, especially because she cheated on him. And it wasn't like a spur of the moment thing. This guy had been hitting on her for weeks. So she can say it was unplanned all she wants. She knew this guy's intentions, and it didn't seem like she was.
Damn. I want to hear this update though.
Yeah, she didn't say she was drunk or anything. Just that they were on a school vacation trip and she slept with this guy. Damn. So like, at the bottom line, whether or not she got pregnant or not, she cheated.
Exactly.
Some comments. Your friends are being ridiculous. Listen to me. It doesn't matter if it was a one-time thing. This girl's cheated on you, and that then was hoping you wouldn't realize that you couldn't have gotten her pregnant. She was going to pretend like you were the father. Very true. She was going to be like, oh, unplanned miracle. And also, who's to say this is the first time she's cheated? This is just the first time she got caught because she got pregnant.
Exactly.
She cheated and lied and was going to let you raise a child that isn't yours without you knowing. She only told you because he pushed, which, again, also true. Kick her out of your apartment and tell her to go live with her baby daddy. You owe her nothing, and no, she clearly isn't a nice person. Okay. Ready for the update? Okay. Update. I didn't think my story would get this much reaction. Thank you all, you guys, for caring and giving me advices. I tried to read all the comments that I could. Thought I could get through this alone, but you guys made me realize that I'm not alone, so I just called my little sister, and she'll be on the train to the city tomorrow morning to stay with me for the weekend. I also called my parents and her parents, and they agreed to come up this weekend to discuss this matter. I don't know how it's going to go, but I hope I can update my situation in the next few days.
Oh, was that the update? That was a full update?
Update number 2.
Okay, come on. Don't leave me here like this. Come on.
So sorry, original post was from September 18th, 2020.
Also, I got to put these away before I eat all of them.
You can have them.
No, man.
I have another bag in there. You can actually have them.
Well, if you say so.
Plus, you need some snacks for them stories.
Oh, my goodness.
So this was from a week later. So this is from September 25th, 2020. So, sorry for not updating sooner. The initial plan was for our parents to come to us, but they called in the last minute saying that they can't come because of their jobs. So we had to take the train back to our hometown last Tuesday. So because they didn't follow the plan, my sister and I had the whole weekend talking about my decision. Mostly, she asked questions, and I answered to my true feeling, and in the end, it's unchanged how I feel. So, I went to the meeting with everyone on Tuesday and told my sister she shouldn't come. That was the first time I met my ex-girlfriend since the incident. I blocked all social media and told her not to contact me. I told my parents right from the start that I've made a decision, and I'm just here to discuss how to handle things. First, a lot of you guys said I should take a paternity test. I proposed the idea, but after a few minutes of discussion, she said she doesn't want to do it. I'm still sure that I'm not the father, so it's her choice, really. Second, about the real father. My ex-girlfriend said she contacted the guy herself, and he was as shocked and panicked as we were. He will be back to his home in October, so he didn't have a clue how to handle everything neither. We agreed we won't involve the guy anymore, as we want nothing to do with him. Third, about the child. She and her parents decided to go for an abortion. They said that because the pregnancy is only a few weeks old, so she won't have to go to surgery and can do home abortion. Okay, I don't think this is from America. They explained a lot, but I don't have much knowledge on this. I think that's the main reason they didn't want paternity tests, because they don't want to wait. I am okay with that. Yeah, sorry.
What the fuck's a home abortion? Like,
I don't know. I think it's a pill, because now there's a pill that you can take that'll like.
So they don't mean they're just gonna like take a baseball bat and just like hold it out in the
God, Cameron.
I don't know what home abortion is.
I don't either. I mean, I could be like, oh my God, but that also could be what they mean. That left us to the final one. I wanted to break up. I'd expected everyone to jump at me, but it surprised me that they didn't. My ex-girlfriend just sat there biting her lips with her head down. Then she's already known what I'd say. In all our years together, I've always been the one who made my opinion heard, and she's the silent type. Her parents were totally silent. My dad sat there with his arms crossed, and my mother tried to ask something once in a while. So it was just me monologuing the whole damn thing. So that's it. We broke up, but I still want to remain friends. I still care about her, and you can't just completely erase 20 years of your life. We went back to the city together, and it's just 1.5 hours of us talking about all the good memories since we were children. That's the first time I felt peace in weeks, to be honest. We spent the last few days packing up her stuff. She will stay in the city with me till next week for doctor's appointments, then go back to our hometown for a while. Thank you guys for making me feel I'm not alone in this. Many of you made supportive comments and inboxes to me. I think I'll have myself a fresh start. Maybe university is a good choice, as my sister is also in university next year. Thoughts?
Wow.
Well,
what a happy ending. That surprisingly went over smoother than the...
I was expecting the update to be like, yeah, my parents cut me off. Like, everyone demanded that I stay with her, and then I raise the child as my own.
But wow, they just... Yeah,
I mean, to each their own, but me personally, I don't think I could stay friends with someone who cheated.
Yeah, that's wild. Good for him.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I couldn't keep the friendship up because it was betrayal of trust.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So yeah.
Wow. Wild story.
Crazy. I was not expecting that.
That fucking exchange student fucking came in and swooped in like fucking nothing. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Just came in, got something ready. He's like, fucking, I'm going back in October. I'm sorry, man. I'm out. Fucking.
I'm a father. I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to go home. Okay. So I have 2 more.
Okay.
So I have... Actually, I have a bunch, but we're only going to do 2 more for the sake of time. So this is from Chew Off My Chest, so it's a confession.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I accidentally sexted my boss thinking it was my girlfriend, and now I'm working overtime out of guilt.
Okay, word.
Okay, ready? Okay, so throwaway account because there's no way I'm letting my coworkers find this. Last Friday, I was texting my girlfriend while at work. Nothing crazy at first, just the usual I miss you and can't wait to see you later kind of stuff. She sends me a spicy picture while I'm on my lunch break. Naturally, I decided to return the favor. By the way, this is from an hour ago.
Oh my god.
This is fresh.
Oh, this is fresh off the grill.
I take a very tasteful, artsy mirror pic. You know the kind.
This is just confessing.
Yeah.
You've been working a lot.
That's actually why I was here late.
Yeah, I was going to say, you came in late and... Liam, is everything okay?
Naturally, I decided to return the favor. I take a very tasteful, artsy mirror pic. You know the kind. Low lighting, strategically flexed, maybe a little too confident, and type out something like, you like that, baby? Just wait until tonight. I've got plans for you. And then I hit send. Except I didn't send to my girlfriend. I sent it to my boss, my 47-year-old male boss, whose name is 2 letters off my girlfriend's. I'll kill myself. I stared at my screen in horror as the little deliver checkmark appeared. Panic, sweating, instant regret. I seriously considered quitting right then and there. 2 minutes later, he replies, "Thanks for the heads up. I assume this wasn't meant for me. See you at the 3 p.m. meeting." He's never said anything else about it. Not a word. Like it never happened. But I know he knows. No shit, he knows. You said it to him.
Yeah.
And now I can't look him in the eye. I have been showing up late, early, staying late, volunteering for everything, trying to professionally atone for the mental trauma I have caused this man. Anyway, just had to get that off my chest. Please double check your contacts before you send anything remotely suggestive, or just don't be me.
Liam, you doing okay, buddy?
I'm sorry, that's a crazy one.
Yeah. You try to play it off like it wasn't you.
It was not me. Honestly, if you're not like, I feel like he doesn't have to do the overtime. Like, I feel like the boss, like...
My question is he getting paid for the overtime?
I don't think he is.
Wow.
I think he's doing it to, like, atone. Like he says, he's doing it to professionally atone.
Up early.
But I feel like he's feeling way more guilt over it. I think the boss very much was like, wasn't meant for me, mistake. I think
you're trying to justify this for yourself.
I think the boss responded in a really weird way. Thanks for the heads up. I assume this wasn't meant for me. See you at the 3 p.m. meeting.
I think that was the best way you could have done that.
I would have been like, I assume this wasn't meant for me.
Oh no, I think that the thanks for the heads up was like, we're still good. This is a funny joke.
Yeah, I think the see at 3 p.m. meeting was a weird thing to add.
Well, I mean, I guess if you see him at a 3 p.m. meeting.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know.
Well, you gotta remind the guy's like fucking racing through his mind. You gotta remind him there's a 3 p.m. meeting. He's too busy thinking about the nude he just said. You gotta be like,
yeah, you know what? I'll give you that.
You gotta be at the 3 p.m. meeting still. Also, it's an invitation to be like, you're still welcome. Like, you're not fired.
But you know what? He doesn't actually say it's a nude. Like he said, the title says "Accidentally Sex to My Boss," but he just says he takes a tasteful artsy mirror pic. So either he just took like a thirst trap, or this dude got fully naked at the bathroom at his workplace. Took a nude and then
might.
Then sent it, and it was butt ass naked, going, "Oh my god, what did I do?"
You might have. You don't know. You don't know.
Very true. Very true. Moving on to my last one. Then this was posted on "Am I the asshole?" / "Would I be the asshole?" Okay, so this is asking like, are they asshole for what they're doing / would they be an asshole for doing what they want to do? Okay, so am I the asshole for not wanting to marry my girlfriend after getting her pregnant? I think we're getting the other side of the cheating story. And this was posted a day ago.
No.
Okay, I, 20 male, am in the U.S. Navy and have been stationed in Japan for just over a year. A few months after I got here, I met a local girl, 19 female, and we started dating. Things moved pretty fast, and we spent a lot of time together. Got close quickly, and while we weren't trying for anything serious at first, it naturally turned into something more. She told me she's pregnant a few days ago. We were using protection most of the time, but not perfectly, and obviously one slip-up was all it took. I was shocked at first, but I told her I wanted to be involved. I've taken steps to make sure I can support her financially and be part of the baby's life, but I'm not the kind of guy to walk away. I recently got orders. In about 3 months, I'm being deployed back to the States, specifically to Virginia. That makes the whole situation 100 times harder. We talked about options, and she and her family are pushing hard for marriage. They say it's the only acceptable thing culturally, now that she's pregnant. She's also scared of raising the baby alone and says marriage would make her feel secure. Her family isn't having it. They've accused me of abandoning her and being just another American who came here, got a girl pregnant, and bailed. They think I should marry her to do the right thing, especially with the baby on the way and my deployment coming up. But others say I'd be making a bigger mistake by committing to a marriage I'm not ready for, especially when I'm about to be 7,000 miles away. I still talk to her every day. I want to stay in the baby's life, but right now I feel like I'm being treated like the bad guy just because I'm not ready to get married under pressure. So, am I the asshole for refusing to marry her, especially when deployment coming up?
Good old U.S. Navy. Ooh, fucking raw, baby. And I'm proud to be an American. At least I'm proud and free. What are your thoughts on this?
I think that he is the asshole.
I think he's not. One up for America. Oorah. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I know you are.
Okay, I need the audience to know that I'm playing devil's advocate here.
He's very much conflicting his own, like, what he's saying. Because he says, like, I've taken steps to make sure I can support her financially and be part of the baby's life. I'm not the kind of guy to walk away. Recently got orders, I'm about to walk away. Like, unless you're married, she can't come to the U.S., and you've made it very clear you're not just going to stay in Japan. So it's either admit that you are going to walk away and abandon the baby, or marry her. And, like, the whole... People are saying, like, you know, I'd be making a bigger mistake by committing to a marriage I'm not ready for. You got her pregnant.
Why are you not ready for?
Like, that's... He seems to be ready to be a father. He doesn't want to be a husband.
Which is wild work.
Yeah. I don't know. He seems like he wants to be the fun uncle.
Yeah.
He wants to support the baby, be part of the baby's life, but not raise it and not stay with her. Which means also that, like, I don't know. The post seems very, like... conflicting. Yeah. Like, he says one thing, but then he kind of seems to feel another thing.
He's got ideals of what he wants to do, but he doesn't actually want to commit to it.
Yeah, like, he's like, I got her, like, we moved really fast, like, things got naturally really serious. She got pregnant. I said I want to support her financially and be in the baby's life. I'm not kind of guy to walk away, but I'm about to walk away. And it's like, you don't have to walk away. You could bring her.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I think I'm agreeing with you. I think he... Well, see, it's tough. It's one of those ones where I don't think there is a right option. I think he's an asshole either way. You know?
I think that he went into this relationship knowing that he could get new orders at any time. It wasn't like he's moved to Japan and that's where he's gonna live the rest of his life, and like he can like be in the baby's life. He knew that at any point he could get new orders and move wherever. So to have a kid and be like, I'm gonna like make all these promises of I'm gonna be in the kid's life, I'm gonna be there, when you know that you can't actually follow through on that, like I would say that he's kind of the asshole for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a lose-lose situation at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the biggest loser in this situation is the baby.